from Kingdom Hearts 3. This is take 2 because I streamed a little bit to my own account by accident, only about a minute. I'll be joined with random respawning members throughout the stream who are going to pop in and say hello as they watch. At the moment, I'm joined by Clarissa.
Hi.
Who's just going to chat shit to me as I play the game and hype out like the little Disney fanboy that I am. So, I've seen 4 seconds of the first cutscene on this, and then that is it. I turned it off and streamed to the right channel. There we go. Now I'm live on the right channel. That's more like it. I was complaining to Joe when I originally played Kingdom Hearts. I was like, this game, there's no challenge to it. What the hell's going on? Where's all the challenge? Turns out I basically just played it on normal, and I normally play on hard.
Oh.
I was like, oh, there we go. That was my challenge.
That'll be why.
Dumb slut that I am.
Accurate.
Picture this. A black goat stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it. What could his intentions possibly be?
Great, a riddle, just what I need.
This game will destroy me. I'm still on standard, Joe, on the Remind DLC, but when I go through my critical one, I'm going to get my ass handed to me because I had to load my standard save file to access it.
Or the letter has truly gone missing. I can think of several reasons offhand. Guessing is simply useless.
Oh,
Well,
mysterious.
then just
It does look
follow your
prettier.
orders, plain and
Does look prettier.
Yeah.
Confirmed prettier.
Yes, that's what I've always done. I followed the orders from above.
Joe says it will still destroy me. Yeah, probably.
I sometimes can't help but read.
I am certified
into my
trash.
opponent's strategy.
That's right, you can
Too
switch
long
to
on
easy
the
mode,
job.
can't you?
Yeah.
If the contents of the box are so unknown, why is it of such critical
Just do it
importance to
secretly
the
and not
organization?
he still thinks that you're like,
Furthermore,
Yeah.
was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
well, it's tricky.
The problem is, Joe, is I've forgotten how to play
Xehanort
Kingdom
cares
Hearts as
about
well.
Is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses.
What you do is what
It's
I do with
unlikely
every
he would
game,
hold
mash
such an interest in this mysterious box.
That would do the job, I reckon.
Which means
Yeah, mash,
The order
mash
was
until you find
issued
the
by
right combination of
Xemnas, or the one who informed me.
Ah.
As if. It must have been Xemnas.
My inquiries suggested otherwise.
Oh man, you asked him.
What are your intentions?
Genuinely don't remember most of this
I don't know what's
story.
inside the box, but it's been
Does anyone?
protected by Keyblade
No,
wielders since
so that's
way
why I don't
back
mind
when.
too much.
Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
I don't remember. I keep my eyes and ears wide open, but I've
How do you keep
traveled
ears
so
wide
many
open?
different places. It's hard to keep everything straight. You know?
Whoa, that's an intense close-up.
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it, and you need to find it before anyone else does. In order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you. Xigbar, who are you really? No matter. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's all the same. I'm content to feign ignorance.
The question is, who are you, Luxord?
Are you still cutscening?
Yep, I'm well into it. This is like thrilling viewing if anyone's watching for me to actually make commentary. Yeah, he's my favourite as well, to be fair, Joe. Joe.
It's finally over.
No.
So where does this carry on from, Joe? Does it carry on
Let's
from,
head back
like...
to Master Yen's
Does it
city.
go
We
into
can figure it out.
World Ends With You world, or does it go
No.
between the
I know
end of
what to
3
do.
and before that?
Sora,
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be
cool.
together. But she's
Carries
out
on
there,
from after his defeat.
alone. Not for one more second.
That's right.
Right,
Thank you.
makes sense.
Donald,
Thanks, Joe.
Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate
That's
Kyrie,
exactly what the power of
you might
waking is.
never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
I'm going to be like
Let him go.
39 and still playing Kingdom Hearts, aren't I?
Riku.
His heart and his mind are made up.
I don't even mind, to be
Now
honest.
believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, everyone's a bit annoyed about the mobile game, but I'm still hype. Fucking now. Hype. It's just done the title of the DLC, so 7.5 minutes of cutscene and it's gone. Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind.
Wow, that's a lot of cutscene.
Good old JRPGs, eh?
To be fair, I do live for cutscenes, so
Yeah, that's why I love Death Stranding so much, because it was mostly cutscene.
I still haven't played it. Like, I just been making my way through the rest of my back catalogue.
It's one of my favourite games on PS4.
So?
For real.
I think I'd like it. I just have to. I'd
Yeah.
probably just wait for it to drop a little bit.
It wards off darkness.
Yeah.
It's useful.
I mean, if I haven't
Told
played
ya.
it already, like,
So,
what's the
how'd
point?
it go? The tour.
That's true.
Well, that's my opinion. If I'm not getting it on release date, I might as well, just wait a little bit longer for,
I learned
for that
the
price.
reason for my existence.
For that second-hand, like, swoop in and
Oh, tell me more.
All around the world, people live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart.
Oh, I didn't notice the eyes.
Their
Thanks, Joe.
life is a total farce.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. You must have seen a lot of darkness.
Those who are weak and who desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification.
Here's a kawaii looking
They
mother
repeat this
flipper.
cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
No. It's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They are but sheep pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
Because left alone, the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend.
All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
I don't know what I
So
can
much
do,
mystery.
but I will act. What comes next is too important.
I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows?
Yeah, you're right, Joe.
My training's coming
That's
to
why
an
people
end,
love The World Ends
and
With
the
You so much, though,
exam's
isn't
not
it? It's
far
because
off.
it's
Maybe I
pure
can gain
mystery,
some
but all
clarity
tied up
then.
in one game.
You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results
With all the
don't
Nomura
matter.
stuff
You
in
believe
there.
the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you. You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, you'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off.
Who are you, really? Some kind of fortune teller?
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
So, your name?
What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is...
Oh, you bastards! God damn it, Nomura.
I'm a lost master.
Lost
You tell 'em,
master?
Luke.
They're blanking out names and stuff.
May your heart be your guiding key.
I am getting... Oh, okay. 75 years later.
What's so funny, old man?
Oh,
Mind sharing with us?
I just walked off the map on it.
I stand here today because of a fated encounter. Very many years ago, when I was
Hello, Doc
still
Brown.
a young lad. I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will. But I see now the truth he spoke of.
We don't have time for bedtime stories.
I really
Without
like
the kid,
Zigbar.
We're still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now. Are you absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
Marluxia and Larxene are both here in this time, attempting to locate the new 7 hearts. Luxord is also
So Joe, what
somewhat
theories
out of
have you
his
got
age,
behind
but after our last meeting,
this after knowing
he
a bit
went
more?
in search of something per your order.
If you're
Isn't
still
that
watching,
so?
that is.
Huh. Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run.
You
But
bastard.
it's really of no importance right this second. Go on.
Playing your cards close as usual.
I mean, I know he's got a problem.
All right.
The problem is the whole of Kingdom Hearts.
Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort
Riku
returned to where
Replica.
they came from and reassembled once more. Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turn human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem,
Oh, okay.
Xemnas, Vanitas,
The game
Riku
that never
Replica,
existed.
and the old man's younger self. Then we add the old man in, the total comes up to 11. I think we're still missing 2.
Now we must discuss why we have assembled here today. My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now. For one to completely disappear, their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored. However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost. I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
Thanks,
So
Lance.
that makes 12.
I imagine you have absolutely no clue what's going on, though.
20 replicas were created by Vexen. The first 12 were nothing more than puppets, barely human. The prototype model was the Riku Replica, and then Number I was made.
Number
That leaves us
I?
with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica.
I don't think this game
and
understands
young
what numbers are.
Xehanort's. 5 vessels, 1 left. Vexen and Demyx
Yeah, it's
are
weird, isn't it?
candidates,
It's not
but
just
backups
me.
at best. The plan for the last replica is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Connected to Sora. Anyone in mind?
The second prototype that was created, Number I. Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records. Its existence is
Cheers, Joe.
greatly
Take it
linked to
easy.
Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
Number I. An imaginary number. How fitting.
An imaginary number. Okay.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
The plan, as we agreed upon.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Mystery and intrigue.
This is... Oh.
Moogles!
Chirithy!
I love Moogles.
They're so cute.
They are absolutely adorable.
Well...
They're just teddies, and I love them.
Even with the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
But Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
Hey, I've already restored 6 hearts. What's one more?
But
Oh, sorry, you sweet innocent child.
At all. The power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts. Not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before.
Oh,
and as a result,
He
you've
is
managed
the
to
most
greatly
adorable.
alter the course of history itself. You've broken a nature
I don't even know
taboo.
what this kitty is, but
Nature.
I would die for him.
A forbidden act. Break a taboo of nature.
I like his little
you'll
purse.
End up paying an extraordinary
He
price.
keeps all of his important things in there.
Like balls of string.
Catnip. Little fuzzy mice.
Little fuzzy one, yeah.
So,
Feathers.
what's the price?
You'll
There's
lose your
little, like,
powers. You
sticks
won't
with
be
the
able
feathers
to
on the
use the
end that
power
jump.
of waking.
Yeah.
That's
What
all?
you've got in there.
No problem.
That's
But
the
that's
entirety of
not
his
all.
purse.
You yourself will vanish from
Yeah, all
this
the
world.
important shit.
And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
I don't care.
What?
There's a lot I don't understand. But I know that this is all I can do right now. I have to do everything I can to get Kairi back. That's
He's
the
so
whole reason
thirsty.
behind my journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
Nope. I have to follow my heart.
Well, then this really is goodbye. So listen carefully to me. You'll return to the past again, but you won't be able to rewrite it this time. No matter what happens, you have to accept it and move on.
Oh, here we go. Gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Is everybody
Cutscene.
okay?
My word.
The heart you have now, it already existed during that time. It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact. The place where you'll return is the tear in the fabric of time that was created when you changed your destiny, then changed it once again. In order to not stray too far from the true power of waking, you'll enter and pass through the hearts of the Guardians until you reach Kairi's heart. Every emotion that each of the Guardians felt, sadness, anxiety, fear, kindness, everything they saw, and everything that they felt then, you'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside. I can't be sure what's waiting for you at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by following the connection of hearts, you'll come to discover a greater truth. One that's sure to help you. But in this flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then. That's all the advice I can give you. Beyond that, I can only say...
Lance, it is a Disney themed drug trip, and there's like 7 of these games, and they're all Disney themed drug trips, to be honest.
This is Ven's heart.
What's up, Will?
Look, I made it. I promised I would. Eventually. So far I've been streaming for 27.5 minutes. I've been in a menu, and other than that, cutscenes. You know, I think I read that somewhere, that the entire opening is like a 25 minute long cutscene.
Darkness.
Going like, oh look,
Vanitas?
Hearts. Oh look, the fuck is a Xehanort? Thought I'd say it.
You did promise you would say it.
I don't know what a Xehanort is. All I know is I don't want it touching my children.
I mean, to be fair, of the 30-hour game that is Kingdom Hearts 3, I think there's something like 11 hours of cutscenes.
That 100% checks out. Right, I've finally actually got footage up.
I'm playing Capture the Flag, and I just boot the enemy onto our flag so that they can capture it. I'm an idiot.
Are you fighting a secret boss right now?
I'm fighting the first enemy of Remind.
So the first enemy of Remind is the secret boss of KH3.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that would be like having DLC for Kingdom Hearts 2 and just going like, oh, by the way, here's Sephiroth for you.
That's how I dodge. So I also cannot remember how to play this game.
It's been a while. You are forgiven. Get air juggled. Oh damn! I've genuinely never seen the all the transforming Keyblades, so that was sick nasty. Oh wow. Yo ho ho.
I should not have done that.
Oh, that's like the worst form as well. But because you like an edgelord dark character, you probably love the way it looks at the very least.
I do like the way it looks, to be fair.
Just handles are trash as well. So while you're on this, I really want to play like fighters or something, but
I mean, Clarissa's playing.
Oh no, having a game in the background's not a problem. It's just fighters. I know that my controller button mashing will just be the most audible thing in this stream.
Wow, that checks out.
Yeah. Like the number of times that has happened. Ugh. It's fine. I can put other game in.
I keep forgetting how that works.
Why game hard? Why game different from remember?
It really is different from how I remember it.
You got a big old flag. And I don't.
Shit!
I like look away from the stream for like 5 seconds and shit just immediately changes. This game changes deals so fucking fast. Overwatch getting my PlayStation. Oh look, another human.
Oh, Lance.
Hello.
It's my favourite person called Lance.
Yes! Spoiler alert.
Yeah, no, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm watching, obviously, the stream on my phone whilst playing Borderlands, and I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Apart from a bunch of Disney characters beating the crap out of each other.
Basically, that's Kingdom Hearts.
How dare you? The Disney characters never beat each other up. They just beat up the interlopers in their world.
That's true.
Okay,
I don't know. Mickey.
I'm struggling to distinguish here.
Mickey sometimes beats up Pete.
That's because Mickey is straight up a dystopian king of his nation.
That's true. You know what? You know Pete, the big fat dude from Mickey Mouse.
The cat, the massive cat.
Is it a cat?
Yeah, Pete is a cat. I looked this up the other day because I always thought he was a dog, but apparently he's a cat. Because cat mouse.
What, is he like the same, appeared around the same time as like Bluto and the rest of them?
Yeah, and he's in like Steamboat Willie.
So he was there at the very beginning.
He's actually existed longer than Mickey Mouse has.
Oh, okay. I'm clearly not that much of a Disney follower to know there's someone called Pete in Disney.
Genuinely.
Out of all the names, it's just, yeah, it's like Mickey, Goofy, Donald, Pete. Pete. It's just Pete's just there.
I forgot Donald did that. When I first played this game, this thing that Donald did there genuinely made me like tear up.
Donald went full Dragon Ball for like 10 seconds and it was the best.
He went full Dragon Ball, including the sacrifice of his life.
Yeah. the sacrifice of his life that means nothing because he's revived like 10 seconds later, so it's fine. Oh, look at them all. Aqua, the one person who cares about Ven.
He was my favourite from Birth by Sleep.
Why? Why was he your favourite?
99% because of... You realise who we just fought?
Reverse grip?
Like, he's like, oh, Ven's heart was so peaceful. And you realise that we just did a boss, like, because of Ven's heart and stuff.
She looks like a Borderlands character in that picture.
Can't be real.
Aqua is Bay.
Yeah, Aqua is Bay, to be fair, and she actually does play the best in Birth by Sleep because it's scalable, and Ven plays like Sora, which is why I like playing as him, because he plays like what I've played all the other Kingdom Hearts characters as.
Yeah.
Terra plays like a powerhouse, and he's very slow, and he's really difficult to play. If I'm honest, he plays how I would imagine like a failed Keyblade Master is. And then Aqua comes in, and she's like the most fun to play because she is literally a Keyblade Master.
I love the way that you say that. It's like, oh, he plays the way a failed Keyblade Master would play. That's his whole character arc. Yeah, he's a failed Keyblade Master.
Oh yeah, I mean they nailed it.
What the hell is a Keyblade Master?
It's someone who's really good at using a Keyblade.
Watch the others.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
It's basically
sword that looks
like a
like a key.
samurai master.
We should all get to safety
Got
while we
ya.
still
Right,
can.
cool.
And I'm sorry, but Riku's like
It's too late for
khaki looking one is the best one.
Oh yeah.
It's
Although I
so
like
good.
his dark keyblade more.
What's with all the bats? I'm going to shut up now because I have no idea what's going on.
No, that's good for anyone else who joins in. Those are
Yeah,
nobodies. They are the
They're
heartless
the Heartless,
forms.
aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, they're the heartless. So that's what happens if your heart gets taken away from like a normal human.
Right.
You get turned into a heartless.
They've ripped a lot of hearts out of people, and this game's interpretation of a heart is like your soul more than anything else.
Yeah.
It's like an energy thing. It's not got anything to do with pumping blood.
Right, so does this game take place in like the real world, so to speak, and the Disney characters have kind of joined our real world?
No, there's many worlds. So all of the Disney films are like their own world.
What, each individual Disney film is their own different world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, oh, okay.
And you travel to them and sort their problems out, and they basically play out like the film, but you just happen to be there.
Yeah. The closest to like the real world that you get is the Toy Story world.
And now
Pirates of the
I
Caribbean.
feel it too.
Oh yeah, that's fairly close. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's cool. And they've all come together to fight someone that threatens all the worlds, I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much.
My favourite Kingdom Hearts thing, where they're like, you travel to a world and they give it a name and everything like that, is when you go to fight with Mulan. And it's like, the land of the dragon. Just call it China.
That's what I say, that's just China, isn't it?
Just call it what it is.
Isn't
Literally.
Tron World one as well?
Yeah, in a couple of them.
Said that Tron appeared in one of the games.
Yeah, Tron's in 2
yeah.
and like some of the spin-off ones.
Yeah, Tron's in, like, Tron Legacy stuff is in Dream Drop Distance. And that gives you like a really cool looking Legacy Keyblade.
Yeah, the Tron Keyblade is bay.
It looks amazing, but it's apparently garbage. So,
Right, okay.
so if you want a Keyblade,
I mean, I'm not going to say I'll never play it.
I mean, you could pick up like the HD remixes that have a few of the games on it, and it like lets you go through it.
You can buy the buy the one that's got all the games on for less than 20 quid at this point as well.
Oh, okay.
The biggest snag being you have to play through 1, and 1 is the only one I've ever played, and I've been told by so many people it's the worst one.
It's not, because Dream Drop Distance exists.
Dream Drop Distance is fucking rad.
Also, there's that terrible one where it's just a card game.
Card game, yeah, I can't play it.
Rechain. Rechain of Memories. No, that exists. That's the one.
And Dream Drop Distance, half of it is really good, and that's the half where I got to play as Riku.
But Chain of Memories is like, it's better as a Game Boy game than it ever was as a PlayStation game.
Yeah, agreed.
It's like a really good little fun Game Boy game.
So how long have these games been going on then? What console did they originally come out to?
PS2?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, PS2. It's what, been like 15, 20 years now, something like that?
Yeah, I've been playing them since the first one as well, which is probably why I love them so much.
Oh, okay.
I think I've always liked the style of it so much, but I've tried my best to learn the lore just from like reading up. I watched like a 2-hour-long video of the lore, and I don't even know why I did it.
The only reason I've never paid attention, and I think it's probably why a lot of people haven't paid attention, is because you see the Disney characters and think, well, that's just a kids game.
It's handled really well.
I've always thought that. It's like, yeah, I'm not the biggest Disney fan in the world. There's a couple of Disney films I love, and then the rest of them I'm just like, no, I've got no time for this. But
I'm pretty much the same.
I think it, like Luke says, it handles it so well and like fits their narrative around it really well.
It knows that people who like these Disney films playing these games are adults as well, and like there are the cheesy bits. Like there is a bit where Sora gets involved and in like Let It Go, and there is a Little Mermaid world which everyone thinks is the absolute worst ever.
I thought it was cute.
I hated it. And then
Rhythm Game World.
Yeah.
I think the fact it got described as cute probably means that it was very...
But then you get Lion King world, which was fucking brilliant because it turns everyone into like, you fit into the world. So Sora becomes like a lion cub, and they all get like
It's not like the Lion King game that was hard.
No, it's
the nails
than
one.
that.
Yeah, it's way easier than that. And my favourite world is the Nightmare Before Christmas world because, as Will has already mentioned on this stream, I am an emo edgelord.
Oh no, and that gives you the best
like
Keyblade ever.
It does.
It gives you
like that because apparently I discovered today that I'm what is it I'm again?
You're a game hipster.
Hipster, that's it. I'm a hipster.
He's so hipster he doesn't even know what hipster means.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pure hip.
Talking about the Nightmare Before Christmas world. It's like reminded me that when you meet Santa,
pass through the tear,
and it's the cutest thing in the world because Sora's so excited to meet Santa. Yeah. And he's got and then Santa's like, "Oh, it appears that you told everyone when you were 8 years old that you don't believe in Santa Claus anymore," and he's devastated because he's not getting presents. He's like, "No!" And like Donald and Goofy get a present.
It's the best. I love it.
That's a long story.
That's the hardest thing in the world to watch. Is Sora's just like absolutely heartbroken.
Santa's savage.
Yeah, if you don't believe in him, he will fuck you up.
Savage Santa.
Much like God, he will fuck you up if you choose not to believe in him.
I'm also coming more and more around to the idea. Complete change of subject. Sorry, I just realised what I was about to say. To Overwatch.
Today is the day you all lose.
Yes.
That's good because 2 people in this chat are currently playing it, so you know. It's good that you say that.
Yeah.
What about
Overwatch? Will be
Overwatch?
torn heart from
If I wasn't streaming, I would literally be on Overwatch as well.
But fear not. The Keyblade will still
I'm sorry, Terra Xehanort is fucking amazing and I love her.
Yeah.
I'm still not able to.
Terra with white hair looks so much better.
But I'm calling out
Gold
to
eyes,
Terra's
white
heart,
hair,
and I brought
gazing eye
him
Keyblade.
here.
Gimme.
Terra.
No, Terra's heart is too steep.
I really like how the game's panned out so that like Naminé would be okay so that Riku could get his own piece of Kairi.
Personal and powerful thoughts. This is Terra's sadness.
Earlier on we saw Xehanort like 75 years ago and didn't have gold eyes.
Terra's thoughts?
That's weird.
Joe, I didn't notice it, but Joe commented saying notice the eyes and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, buy Overwatch.
So good.
Always buy Overwatch.
I sort of wasn't paying attention then. Was that The Lingering Will then?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's just a really cool idea.
Apparently the super secret boss at the end of this one, at the end of Remine, makes the Lingering Will look like a pushover.
I hate Lingering Will. It's just so cool though, look at him!
Joe was telling me that apparently the final boss in this can permanently reduce your health and he steals your Keyblades to make you useless for like a minute.
How I've waited for this
Terrifying.
moment.
Awesome.
Whoopah!
I love that moment where Xehanort's like, this isn't possible. And it's like, mate, you've been making impossible things possible for the last, 100 years. I think you should just say, oh yeah, this is a thing that's happening now.
Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised at this point, should you?
Literally anything can happen in this universe. You might as well just go, yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'm going to fly towards you. Well, I'm going to use my bazooka. Fuck you.
Please excuse me whilst I turn my Keyblade into a gun, because that's a thing that we can do. If I was all the other Keyblade masters, I'd be looking at that going, whoa, hang on, we can do that.
Yeah, right.
So I remember seeing
that's some Dragon Ball shit.
I saw the shit in Birth by Sleep and I was like, hold on a minute, Keyblade wielders can turn their Keyblades into bikes now.
That's kind of makes sense given the shape of them.
They literally turn them into jet bikes. Well, apart from Aqua, who apparently turns hers into a desk for some reason.
Yeah. She flies along and does some files.
Yeah, she's doing a bit of work as she goes along.
You're a threat
the mature
to
one.
Aqua and Ven.
Good heavens, I have so much filing to do.
I got hype a minute ago when Xehanort, old Xehanort was speaking, and it was Christopher Lloyd.
Oh man, they're doing everything in their power to get every famous sci-fi actor to do that role.
Basically, they had Leonard Nimoy. This will sell it to Lance. One of the main villains was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, and then when Leonard Nimoy died, they replaced him with Rutger Hauer, and then when Rutger Hauer died, they replaced him with Christopher Lloyd.
He won't respond to
Yeah, I'm on board all of that.
No matter who gets hurt, it's bad for Terra. Either way, you have to leave.
Beautiful bit of
Go to
casting.
the world of ocean and sky.
And you?
I got this.
Oh,
he's so positive.
Everything's just upbeat with this kid. Oh, sweet, we get to the conclusion of this fight. I did kind of wonder where he just went.
Yeah. His music is fucking... It slaps.
Kingdom Hearts has just
Be gone!
dope everything, really.
One thing I've always liked about this game is in the cutscenes it's always whichever Keyblade I've got equipped.
Hey, I can travel to different times too, you know.
I like that when games do
Did
that.
you
It's
think
just
you were
like a
the
nice
only one
touch.
with that power?
Yeah, it's just attention to detail, isn't it?
Like in Breath of the Wild, all of the cutscenes are whatever outfit you're wearing.
Yeah.
Which is annoying sometimes because you want to see like Link's face, but you've got that big helmet, and you're like, oh.
And it cuts to like Link reacting.
And it's just that, like, the ancient armor helmet covering his entire screen. Like, I wonder what he did under there. But good. Just realistic.
Hey, lingering will out like a bitch.
Seeing that you have also taken the forbidden path,
Go on, attach to Sora. Give Sora
you
armor.
must be ready to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I think you get to play as your Zora at one point as well. Here we go.
That Keyblade looks quite cool.
This one, the one I've got equipped,
Yeah, it looks like a ship.
it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a ship.
It's a sick, nasty little Keyblade.
So I'm guessing each Keyblade has like a different special attack or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to change to Starlight now anyway.
He is giving it some.
Is it only single player?
Yeah.
There's like Sora getting his ass beat. He's just, oh god, Donald, where are you? Oh, cute. You're in the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit now. Now you're a monster.
Yeah, the only problem is that there's no fucking healing with this.
Because you go all in with pure rage.
I just realised how much fucking health this thing's still got.
Jesus, yeah. This reminds me of like the Yazmat fight in Final Fantasy 12, which it takes ages to take down one health bar, and you remember he's got like 25 of them.
Which Final Fantasy is it that you told me to play, Luke? The one that said it's free up to level 30?
14.
14.
That's the MMO one.
That's the one.
So just magic his bitch ass.
I just need to get this fucking Kiraga off. There we go.
I'm gonna just overall Kingdom Hearts stuff. I think I am never in my life gonna get over one little moment that I witnessed from Dream Drop Distance where Mickey jumps in and just goes, "Stop, sir!" And it's the best thing in the whole world, is seeing Mickey just ruler of time.
Yeah, it's so good.
Every villain in the entire series at once. You're like, Mickey, you're a god. He is the god of Disney.
He must be the overlord, really.
Well, I believe that title belongs to Yen Sid.
Who?
Yen Sid? Oh my gosh!
It's Disney backwards.
It's Disney backwards, and he's the wizard from Fantasia.
Yeah, he's grumpy. He's Mickey's mentor.
Ah, gotcha.
He's like everyone's mentor in this series. He at one point like has a go at everyone. He is the Mace Windu of Keyblade Masters.
He is basically Mace Windu, you're right.
Well,
Hyper Hammer!
His ass. No, he's got teammates. Got your boys.
Really undercuts this giant hammer when it squeaks every time I hit someone with it.
It's a toy, come on, man. Toys be toying. Imagine if a summon in this game was like you summon Andy from Toy Story and he just appears as like a giant and like all the enemies just fall down because they're like, oh shit, we can't be seen moving. That'd be ridiculous.
That would be so dumb.
You play?
I would love it. Yeah, you get them in your party in the Toy Story world. And Monsters Inc. characters in the Monsters Inc. world.
Oh, Monsters Inc. Goofy.
He looks like something someone made in Spore.
He does.
Oh, he's so ridiculous, you've got to love him.
I mean, he is a great moment, but the highlight of that whole world is watching Mike and Sully force Vanitas through like 16 doors.
Yeah.
Just to get rid of him. Just to like bin him off.
I really like the like on the rail shooter that this game becomes like in that world, because you're just grinding all where like the doors and stuff are.
Yeah. Now he's evil.
Darkness awaits you!
Alright, every Tekken character ever.
He's just hitting hard with the Tekken villainy.
He's no Heihachi.
You're correct. Or Jinpachi.
I'm sorry, but Heihachi isn't even a villain, okay? He's just a shrewd businessman.
Jinpachi is the real villain.
That knows how to rock a pair of sandals.
I am completely of the opinion that Kazuya is the main villain of Tekken.
Yeah, I'd actually be. I'd get on board with that theory.
Like, start him as the main protagonist and then just turn him straight villain mode. It was great.
Ah, this area again.
I thought this was really cool, but I found it strange that Xehanort had the power to create this.
Yeah, and then it gives you the illusion of choice as well, and then makes absolutely no difference which you choose.
Yeah, it's just, here you go, I want to go this direction now. Also, I really want to just thank you for 100% choosing Mickey first.
Oh yeah, always gotta be.
Just Riku, you're fine. The king needs me.
Yeah.
Your Majesty!
I've played as Riku. I know he's absolutely fine.
Right, so I'm trying to remember their names now. Larxene.
Yeah.
I know that's Xemnas. I can't remember the card guy's name.
Marluxia?
No, that's. I was going to say, I know that the pink-haired guy is
Marluxia.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember how to pronounce it.
Oh, they literally said his name earlier and I've forgotten it already.
Oh, is it Luxord or Luxord?
Yeah, that's it, Luxord. Or Luxord or whatever.
It's spelt Luxord, but they're like Luxord because they want to be fancy. There's no like dim X, it's just like, dance, water, dance! Every 5 seconds. It's like this beautiful Grim Reaper.
He was never getting out of this well, was he?
No, this is fucking up.
There you go. I'm like, it's getting to do these endgame bosses again, but I'm like well past endgame level.
Oh, for funsies.
I'm not even mad. I don't mind replaying like the fun fight parts of this game.
Xemnas!
Exactly what I needed.
I still think it was a bit of a cop-out though, with like, you get the real Organization 13, they go on and on about how it's like all Xehanort, and then they just add these fuckers again.
Sora, look out!
So yeah, I get it, you didn't get a chance to shine in Chain of Memories,
yeah.
But whatever.
We get it. You really like, everyone really liked Ace from Typo HD.
Fuck's sake, Mickey.
No!
Sora, one final game. The rules are simple.
It's just like,
all you have to do to
finally
win
a Mickey card for my
find
collection.
me among these cards
This is the one
and
I've been
strike me
missing.
down.
What Sora doesn't know is that he could literally just play swapsies with him.
Someone throws down an Uno card, reverso.
Yeah, do you reckon that would be like Lucian's like one weakness? It's just like you throw down a reverse card, throw down a +4, and he's like, oh no! You're so much more powerful than me.
Figure the rules out.
So long!
Shuffle.
I do know there's a trick with these cards that if you just pan the camera around and run around the map, you can actually see which card is in.
I was trying to like attack the other characters.
Watch closely. Shuffle.
What's the matter?
Live dangerously, Sora.
I like all the keyblades like on the floor as well.
Game continues.
Yeah, it's the Keyblade Graveyard is like one of the most awesomely best aesthetics I think I've seen in just any map from any game, really.
God damn it! I missed. Stupid lock on.
Live dangerously, watch closely.
What's the matter?
The lock on is so funky on this game.
Here he is. Fuck you, get out of that car.
It's more fun when you beat the odds.
I've watched the intro cutscene to this and I did have all the time in the world for watching Lucian like just piss about with cards during a conversation.
Yeah.
You keep being you, man.
It's more fun when you beat the odds. Impressive.
Douchebag.
You were born for these sorts of games.
What's this?
Ooh, I think I just got a legendary that I've never had.
You've earned it.
He's a collector, he is.
Oh yeah, big time. I'm literally farming a boss at the moment, so I want a particular...
Is that still the same boss you were farming the other day?
No, there's a different one.
Ah, good.
I did farm...
I will be going back to farm that boss in a bit though.
I did farm Son of Mothrak in Borderlands 2 once, and it was ridiculous. Can't even remember what weapon he gave me now. At the time it felt really important.
I know, but at the time it changed then.
Yeah.
At least you know you had fun.
Yes.
Like, Mickey and Sora as a pairing is always like really cool, but Mickey and Riku together is the best.
Yeah, I agree.
They are the best friends.
So is there characters in this that are exclusive to Kingdom Hearts, or is it all in other?
No. Sora the main man himself, and his best friend Riku and his Bae are all exclusive to Kingdom Hearts.
Ah, right, okay.
This version of Mickey, because I'm sorry, but House of Mouse Mickey couldn't handle this shit.
I agree.
House of Mouse Mickey wishes he could handle it.
I am so not with the Disney crowd. What the hell is the House of Mouse Mickey?
It's like the Disney Mickey Mouse TV show they did for a while.
Ah, right.
Here it goes.
Beast. You know what you should be summoning by now, though? Is your Dream Eater Muddle Flump.
I think I summoned them once when the game made me, and then I never did it again.
So now
Right up as well, I love the fact that I called the Dream Eater Cat Muddle Flump, and everyone just went, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
a perfectly okay name for a giant pink cat.
Laugh?
Yes. My heart is remembering how to feel.
Oh.
Really?
My heart.
That's good.
And
My
now
heart hurts.
I am on the cusp of reclaiming my identity.
To get a shiny coat like mine, you need to eat much bacon.
Thanks to you, Sora.
I will break you.
Sora's going straight Naruto with killing all these people while they're thanking him for it.
Yeah, right. And then she's still like, I'm going to kill you. It's like, we just killed 2 of your best friends while you were still trying to fight us.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love Larxena because she is just irredeemable bitch the whole way through Kingdom Hearts. Just like, no, fuck you.
See ya.
It's like, why did you join the bad guys? Something to do. Whatever.
See ya.
Back off! Heal!
Are you ready to go?
Let's do this. Eat my balls.
That's not a thing you should say to a lady.
At least not without putting please on the end of it.
Yeah, gotta be respectful.
I'm not saying please to Larxene.
Yeah, that's true, she's not a lady.
It's time for you to go.
You do it.
See ya.
Back at you!
What's the matter?
That's right, Larxene. We'll cover the arena in water, you just get your lightning swords out. That sounds like a reasonable plan.
Bye-bye.
She has not thought this through. Oh, what's up, Mikey?
No way.
All good. It's basically it's a boss rush mode with a shitload of cutscenes in between, which I am happy to do because the bosses were the highlight of this game anyway.
Are you kidding?
You're gonna be recompleted.
I didn't ask you for your garbage opinion. I lost to a bunch of losers like you. But could be worse.
Such a bitch. Stop being mean. Just like accept your defeat. You lost.
No
Christ.
thanks.
Then why help him?
I was really just along for the ride.
With...
Yeah, that's like that. That's... Why did you
My
help him?
secret.
No.
I was bored.
Yeah, I've got literally nothing better to do. I was created solely to be a bad guy. Sorry if that doesn't connect with your socio-metric norm, Sora. Not everyone is inherently good or evil. Maybe some people are just grey.
It's true.
Jedi.
No, because I'm much opposed to what your boy Obi-Wan Kenobi said. Jedi deal in absolutes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they redesigned Riku. He looks so much better.
Yeah. Long hair Riku is not great. But I do love the bodysuit.
Noctis Riku is the best.
It's just Noctis. It's all Noctis.
Sora!
Sora, you turned up.
Leave it to me.
Thanks.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the best.
Let's do this, Riku!
You absolutely know what I'm choosing.
Yeah, I didn't doubt it for a second. Like, why would you pick Sora when you've got the choice to play as Riku? Sorry, but...
Oh, God. Drat. Oh, okay.
Look at him. Ansem doesn't give a fuck. He's just saying, oh, shot-locking, I see.
Berserk.
Wait! Ansem! Where are you going?
Riku, you're getting beaten up by a 14-year-old.
Been there.
Not just any 14-year-old. Yourself as a 14-year-old.
The most mysterious character in the whole of the franchise now, apparently.
Keep the line moving.
It's like a manga version of Wesker.
More than you know.
I just love, like, we can't give him guns, but we're going to give him as close to guns as we're allowed to.
We can't let him shoot Disney characters, but we're going to let him shoot Disney characters?
Yeah, he shoots lasers, it's okay.
Dark Faraga is a fucking mood.
You're done! Sorry. Hey, this!
Sorry. Let's make it interesting. Fire! This one's special. Bye.
Okay, that looks awesome.
Take this. You like it?
The annoying thing is I can't cast while I run.
Yeah. No, gotta give a lot of credit as well that it really improved Riku's stance as well.
Yeah.
It sounds dumb, but his like original stance was like the hand up and everything. I hated. Just look at him for you. Look like such a nobbler.
I agree.
Right, lads, I am off. Enjoy your stream.
See you later. Thanks for popping in.
Look at these mad lads. Just murdered a man and they're ready to continue.
I had to get rid of him first because he's so annoying to fight.
Like you're actually
A
worthy to
ranged
use
fighter
one?
in a predominantly short-range game is annoying as hell.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The old coot promised to
I love how much more meaning that has now.
Why else do you think I would ever put up with all this nonsense?
Like,
it'd be wasted on you.
Straight up him, like admitting a shitload of stuff and no one noticed it.
No one picked it up.
He said the thing. He said his thing.
His catchphrase.
He said his catchphrase.
Is he a guy from Final Fantasy?
Nah, this is all Kingdom Hearts characters at this point. There's like no Final Fantasy characters in 3, apart from Moogles.
Yeah, they held off on it, probably for this, exclusively because this DLC was coming. That to be a big deal.
I'm unstoppable! Think fast! Take this!
Look at that dark motherfucker.
One more!
Yeah, same. Like, I don't like the long hair Riku, but I love the evil Riku bodysuit. The like
Yeah,
Venom
it's
looking
cool,
suit.
isn't it?
I've always had a lot of love for like half capes.
Alright, one-eyed Tommen, calm down.
I don't remember Dark Riku having this much power either.
No, me neither. Oh, I can't move.
I'm done with you! Later! Take this! You like it? You're done! Take this! Take this! Who's stronger? Come on! Darkness! Yes! You like it? How could this happen?
I'm pretty hyped for that.
Oh man, I just caught that. That was possibly the most brutal way you could have finished that fight.
Literally
Shoved
fucking
a
like
giant key in his face.
Key stabbed him.
I always wanted to know that. Like, what do you think a keyblade is like to be hit with? Do you reckon it's like a club or is it a sword?
I always thought like a club,
But then you like cut through stuff every now and then, like they play animations of like anime cutting stuff. So
from when Ansem possessed me. Oh. No, you beat Ansem and you're still here. This guy is me.
In 2, where like you finally get the answer of what happens if someone who's not worthy to hold a Keyblade holds one.
Yeah.
Because it's just like Jack Sparrow borrows it, and it just immediately goes back to Sora. Like, nope.
I knew it. It's a replica. A soon-to-be empty vessel. I've been waiting for a chance like this.
I'll be taking this soul.
Like he says, keys are sharp and deadly. Do not underestimate them.
Take the vessel. No.
Okay, yeah, I get it for like the car keys and shit, because those things are deadly. But
someone else who
I've never cut myself on my house key, really, and that's what Keyblades predominantly look like.
Oh. Naminé, you're saving her.
Riku, that's a suspiciously deep V on your shirt, mate.
Good luck.
Hype. I love Riku. His story was so much more interesting than Sora's.
Yeah. That sort of redemption and then becoming the better hero is the best.
Yeah, and becoming the Keyblade Master first as well, which is what I loved.
Like, I love Sora just being like the pure kid and everything. That's fine, you need that, but
Riku, is that a replica?
Also, you know what's really terrifying? Is Riku's got like fairly normal sized feet, which means that Sora really is a fucking freak.
I know.
He's so small and so skinny. Look at his little arms.
I'll go help the others.
But with such large feet. Look at the difference.
Look at him. Oh, he's a weird little dude.
After all of this is over.
Hey!
Huh?
I thought you'd be gone by now.
You're the organization.
Whoa, chill out. I'm not here to fight, I promise.
There he is.
Listen, name's Demyx. It's a long
the
story.
Second coolest member of Organization 13, just behind Axel.
Agreed.
See,
also,
all
Demyx
cool kids
was.
have one, right?
I think it's Demyx.
Yenzo got me
Yeah,
this.
did you see the
Enough proof for you?
You said you saw the opening cutscene to this to remind, didn't you? Of Xehanort like talking to someone, didn't they?
Apparently, they're looking to find
Oh yeah, that's
themselves
the Master of
another
Masters,
replica.
isn't it?
Yeah,
heard a rumor
I think
that I
it
could
might be
maybe find
Demyx.
one here from Zex,
Yeah,
Yenzo.
personality kind of fits,
So I've
doesn't
just been
it?
killing time.
Yeah.
And it's like the idea that everyone's underestimating him, but he seems to like be able to get around without any problems.
Yeah.
You sure you
And it's
know
the
what you're
whole
doing?
thing with Zigbar again, isn't it? That he
Don't
turned out
worry
to actually
about
be playing
Not to
all of them.
brag, But
Yeah.
I've done this before.
That fits. And I'd really like it
That's
because I just
not
like them
just
to be
an
like
empty
the best.
vessel.
So
It's filled
Yeah.
with important memories. Promise me, you'll be careful with it. Deliver it safely,
and
okay?
it fits more as well because Zigbar is like a bit of a bastard, yeah. But Demyx has never actually done anything that wrong.
No. So the fact that he could potentially be like the mastermind behind it all
Yeah. Because what is
fits into JRPGs quite heavily, doesn't it?
Yeah, he like attacks one
The
time
sun's going down.
in Kingdom Hearts 2. You beat him and he just goes, right, bye then.
Yeah.
This was a nice time.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Terra! Look closely. That's not Terra.
Then, you idiot.
But I'm still going to keep
Then
calling
you
his
suck.
name. We have to light his way
Look
home.
closely. That's not Terra.
Then.
Look, yeah, the white hair gave it away from a fucking mile
Feeling a
off,
little
but
left
whatever.
out here. Vanitas, you're coming home too. Huh? But my home is in you. You know what'll happen, right? I'll just
Vanitas
disappear
looks
inside of
cool.
you forever.
Yeah.
Don't you have any love at all for your own brother?
Right then,
We're
gents,
not
it's been
brothers.
fun.
Take it easy, mate.
Being schooled, so to speak.
I'm going to do one more boss fight and then I'm going to finish up the stream anyway.
Okie dokie, well, enjoy that fight, and I shall
Thank
speak
you.
to you both later.
That?
some
Then
ass.
you really
Ciao
are
for now.
naive.
That could be any time between the next 10 minutes and the next hour.
But we're not the
Yeah,
same
depends
like
on
you
the
think.
fight.
I was just hidden.
His
deep
fucking,
inside
like,
of you
Soul
for a really
Calibur-esque
long
Keyblade,
time.
though.
Is
All
nuts.
Xehanort did was tear me right out of you.
Anything that's got chains
Then go
wrapped
back
around
to
it is
where you
cool.
came
Alright, simple fact
Yep.
of life.
And denying it.
Make me.
Go back
If
to where
it's
you came
darkness you're
from.
looking
My soul.
for, Ventus, then I have more than enough
Get back
to
in
go
there.
around.
Stop! Quit using our friend for your games.
A Keyblade Master.
Oh yeah, coming at you with the Luke Skywalker Keyblade.
Shameful.
We have
You know it
unfinished
is as well.
business.
Yeah,
I
man.
fell into darkness. And for 10 years I wandered through the dark realm. Now, I'm finally here. And I want
So
only
it's
one
like the
thing.
Realm of Darkness, like
With
a
all my
reverse
heart.
hyperbolic time chamber or something. It's like
Xehanort.
10 years in there has been like
I'm casting you out of Terra
has
forever.
done nothing to her.
No, absolutely nothing.
She like came out looking exactly the same age, so like you just be in there and it's like, oh, it's been 10 days.
Love playing as Aqua.
All spins all day. All spin the magic.
Ready when you are.
I think the only reason Ven rubs me the wrong way is the reverse grip.
Yeah.
Like, it looks cool for like 2 or 3 seconds in a fight, but it is the worst way to
Shit.
hold a weapon. It's fucked.
I was not paying attention to my health at all. I should have been paying attention to the alarm constantly going off though.
You've got your spine absolutely torn in half by her.
Let's not.
Vanitas just doesn't play games at all. Well, I could stretch this fight out, or I could murder you. Look at all that magic. Look at all that dirty magic lying around.
Then, now!
It's over.
I love that move so much.
Pretty rad, yeah. Insta teamwork. We haven't fought together for 10 years, but fuck it, we know what we're doing. And it's just like, it's been 10 years? Yeah, you were sleeping, don't worry about it.
Give it up.
Fucking up.
Drats. I was really enjoying doing Spellweaver. Fuckers.
Don't take that moment away from me. Oh, Terra, my one true friend.
Aqua! Ven! Sora!
Couldn't you just, like, if you're in this fight, just grab one of the Keyblades off the floor and just dual wield it?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing stopping you from doing that, surely.
I will end this here and now.
Well, maybe there is. Maybe there's some law that I just don't know about. Sora Keyblades. Yeah, sorry, Sora. That was never going to happen, was it?
I've like all of these fights as well, which I've already done as Sora. I'm never doing as Sora again.
Yeah. No, give me new characters. Give me best character in franchise, please.
It's over!
Dark times ahead. Give it up.
Ready when you...
I just love that dash forward of the Keyblade spinning.
Yeah.
You get towards it. It's just like dumb as hell, but as we all know, we all love dumb stuff, so just give me more of that.
Break him. Join the shadows.
Way too much magic going on.
Yeah, I felt like I broke the game for a minute then.
Let's go.
There's lightning, there's a lot of wind going on, I'm creating ice storms, what the fuck is happening?
Let's go! Aqua! Come on!
Rad.
Although that's the only one where you beat them first, it's just like, no, you have to wait to see this cutscene.
Done!
You surf these Keyblades. That's what I mean, there's clearly magic left in all of these weapons if he's able to ride them.
Yeah, right.
So what's stopping you just going, I'm just going to have two. Like, it works really well for Roxas, so I might as well.
Nope.
Yep.
Ready when you are.
Then, now.
Sick backflip though, shame it didn't stop magic hitting you.
It's over.
Partly just use that to like break down how long before I get my next batch of MP, really.
Yeah. Refill it. And it is just up this whole shtick. It's like each one obviously represents a different angle, isn't it? So it's like Ven is fast as fuck, Terra's strong as fuck, and Aqua's just I do magic real well.
Yeah.
I'm a fairly magical being. Break that mask, yo.
Your face.
Look, why is Sora shocked here? He has
I
seen
know.
Vanitas with the mask off before.
Needed to be whole again. So
He saw it earlier in like this game, and he's like, "You look like me." It's like, yeah. Do you remember that time in like the Land of Departure where you saw that? No, it was like 2 hours ago.
Then why won't you stand by our side instead of with darkness? Because I am darkness.
We are brothers who make a whole. I just hit the gym a few more times than you.
How much closer could
Honestly, Sora, have you just ever considered eating a sandwich?
But I didn't ask for this.
The diet of Palpru fruit alone is not enough.
Nice and neat. We should be free to choose.
Not just light. Not just darkness. We decide what we are.
You being all kind and generous there.
Absolute bay.
Ventus, I did decide who I am. You see?
And what you are is darkness?
What I am.
I just love that. It's just like, we should decide what we are. We should make our own choices. And Benitez is just like, yeah, I really enjoy being evil.
Yeah.
Like, how is
the
that
best.
okay? Benitez?
So I love this shit.
Also, the best part of it is still Haley Joel Osment trying his best to sound evil.
Yeah.
Just not being very good at it. Look at that shit. You think I could do this shit if I was a good guy? No! All about evil. Just like, kill puppies for fun.
Aqua.
Just, oh shit, yeah, our friend.
Terra! Please! Come back! Terra!
Terra! Your friends are here!
Guys, white hair, red flag. Shouldn't have gone near him.
So obvious.
Terra!
You have to fight the darkness!
This is my kink.
I love the darkness.
Why would I fight a thing that makes me be this fucking rad all the time?
Naruto, Shippuden, Bonds.
You have no power over me!
Have you ever seen a good guy who could do this?
Terra! Please stop it!
That's the worst bit of voice acting in the whole game.
Yeah.
You have no power over me! I watched one Disney serial of a villain once.
No!
Terra, I kept my promise.
Like, if you got chains wrapped around them to murder them, and the best thing you can think of to do is just to drop them from a slightly higher height, I'd say you're not worth being a villain.
You're not really using your powers.
Strangle them, crush them, whatever, but no, I'm just gonna drop you from 10 feet higher than before. No, I'm sorry, it's the best bit of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, I agree. And the music as well.
Yeah. Every part of it works. I mean, this is the best part.
No, wait, that's the best.
The face grab.
Yeah.
So solid. Like,
One day, I will.
Congratulations, Terra. It's like the one cool thing you've ever done.
Right.
Like, a life of terrible decisions has led to this one moment.
I will set this right.
I remember that time you trusted a guy who literally looks like Emperor Palpatine? That worked out well.
And protect my friends.
Terra, now!
Have my heart, my body.
Forgot how hype that was.
That was nuts. It's a lot of light. It does remind me of that. That's something that I noticed in Kakarot, and people told me to try it, and I didn't consider it for ages. If you hold L1, you like scan power levels.
Oh.
But rather than do it like a scouter, it does it like you're sensing them. So if you like hold it down, it makes everything go blue and like enemies flag up yellow and stuff like that, so you can spot them. but it actually does scale to power level. So I tried it on Freezer, and he blinds the screen.
Fucking hell.
Like the whole screen is like bright yellow, and he's like orange in the middle of it, and I'm like, shit, okay. Then immediately lost because he's insane.
Is it? I hear the fighting's quite fun. I hear like the game's good if you ignore all the side quests.
Pretty much is what my experience is. Even like grinding just isn't fun.
This is Terra's heart.
Like you get to a point where you can just fly. You can honestly fly through enemies before they even become a battle. You just destroy them immediately. And I just got to that level and just started flying around, blowing shit up. Like whatever, I'll get it done. Yay! I saved Terra.
Aqua, Ven.
The only Keyblade wielder who looks like he is capable of holding the Keyblade he uses.
Is it you?
Yeah. You never stop lighting my way back.
I want to know exactly how many people ship Aqua and Terra.
Many.
You found me.
It's gotta be all the people.
Just like you promised.
Yeah. And those that don't ship Terra and Ven.
Terra and Ven, they ship Terra and Ven so hard. Probably almost as much as people who ship Sora and Riku.
Yeah.
Aqua and Ventus need rest. Terra, look after them.
No, Sora. I'm going to.
It's just like, you guys, wait here, I'm gonna go deal with everything else.
That's
it's
what
just
he
like,
wants. For us to make a mistake.
various Keyblade wielders, you
ourselves
could
in
come
danger.
too and help, but whatever, you guys apparently need to rest.
Sora, go.
Sora's like,
We'll
to
catch
be
up
fair,
with you.
I am well OP.
Yeah.
Right. I got
Like, you guys have done one fight, I've done like 12, but whatever, I'm stronger than you for some reason.
I've killed all of these guys a million times. Right, and that is it. That is the stream I'm doing for the time being. I need to go to bed because I have work tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good night from me and Will.